Really craving a home cooked meal, but you know how Airbnbs don't really have like anything. I figured I would make some steak and potatoes because it really doesn't require a lot. Chopping a bunch of baby potatoes in half. Been obsessed with these roasted potatoes lately. They're so easy and so good. Toss them in a bunch of avocado oil, like more than you think. Lot of salt, potatoes need it. Pepper, pour that into a baking dish. I'm gonna try to flip all the potatoes cut side down. I would usually use bone broth into this, but I just have a chicken bouillon cube. Trying to dissolve about half a cube into a cup of water and just pour that over top. This is gonna look crazy at first. This is gonna make the potatoes super soft, but then have a really nice crispy bottom. Place that in the oven. Now, don't think we weren't gonna add any garlic into the potatoes. Potatoes need to roast for a while and at a high temperature, so we're gonna add in the garlic later so that it doesn't burn. We're gonna set that to the side. Whenever I'm cooking somewhere new, I love to like cosplay as if this were my house. Love my steak with the chimichurri, so I'm gonna chop up some parsley. You can make chimichurri in a food processor. I kind of like a rough chop on mine. It's a personal preference. This Airbnb did have a rack of seasoning, so I'm grateful. Some red pepper flakes, oregano, good amount of that garlic, olive oil, red wine vinegar, and salt and pepper. Give that a good mix. Perfect. I'm gonna prep my asparagus, snapping off the ends. Now I bought 2 steaks. I'm only gonna cook one tonight, and I'm gonna salt brine one in the fridge overnight so I can have it tomorrow. If you have enough time to do this, I highly recommend. I just don't for the one I'm gonna cook tonight. Wash my hands, salting the other side. I'm improvising. I think this is for like an air fryer or something, but I'm gonna place this in the fridge overnight. This will be amazing tomorrow. Pepper to both sides of the one I'm cooking tonight. And don't forget to clean up all the rest of the seasoning with the sides. Also make sure you've taken this out of the fridge at least 30 minutes before you plan to cook it. Potatoes are looking amazing. Tossing in the majority of that garlic and some rosemary. This pan is not my friend. It was kind of sticking, but I'm gonna throw this back in the oven for a few minutes. It's a little loud, sorry, but I'm getting a pan nice and hot. Adding in some oil. Love avocado because it's a high smoke point. When the oil is shimmering, the pan is smoking. Add the steak in. Fat cap side down. Hold it there until the fat cap turns golden brown. Flip it on its side. I like to cook mine for about 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, flip it over. Then I like to let that cook for a minute before I add in some garlic, rosemary and thyme, a few tablespoons of cold butter. I'm gonna put you face down. Flip the pan and baste the steak. Place the steak somewhere to rest. Butter, garlic, and herbs right on top. Do not slice into it right away. Back in the pan, I'm adding some oil and my asparagus. My asparagus seasoned very simply, salt, pepper, and then fresh garlic. The rest of that garlic. Heat's off now, adding some lemon juice, and dinner's done. Just how I like it. Garlic, rosemary, roasted potatoes, asparagus, that beautiful medium rare steak, and of course the chimichurri right on top. And this is my Airbnb dinner. First bite, bestie. That potato though. Soft and crispy at the same time. Asparagus, this is how I like my asparagus. Not limp, not flaccid. A little bit of lemon at the end, biggest difference.